Welcome to the Ability Lens. I'm Jen.
I'm this.
And today is us recording our February issue for our channel.
I'm in red.
She's in red for the Olympics. We just watched us win silver for the gold medal match between the U.S. and Canada men's hockey. But we digress. Today and this month is all about love, romance, care, flowers.
And a lot of them that do this around our day off. So they actually include everyone.
Exactly. So our theme for February is and was, we're almost at the end of February, access to love.
Because of it is about romance, even though it is a part of, but a lot of people with disability and caregivers access to it is something we are guaranteed.
Sorry, the dog just came in to give us a toy, so we were distracted. But we called this episode Love Letters, not because we're going to be actually reading love letters, although that is what I wanted to do, but
because these are things we had that out, you know.
Conversations about care, disability, romance, worth,
and everything in between. I have been thinking a lot about what I would tell my uncle about.
So, like a letter to yourself, what would come up first?
That I did love romantic of that like everyone else.
Okay, that's a big topic.
Yeah. I'm already up by my family very much, but now when this unspoken thing, like they didn't call me to put myself out there.
Do you think it was a form of protection?
Probably. I think they were afraid I would get us. But, and I get that, but the truth is, getting hurt is a part of being alive.
Yeah. And a part of loving is getting hurt.
Yes. Sometimes you need to feel off from no one else in a romantic way, or I need to know that someone gets of you that way.
And that having a disability doesn't disqualify you from that love?
Right. That your body needs you without it doesn't make you as worthy of being wanted.
And being wanted is probably something people with disabilities don't get to hear or feel they can have.
Yeah, and that all of us going up, we think we didn't be capable for what we get. Heck, romantic of is adding too much.
Yeah. Or the wanting is selfish.
Yeah, but it's not. Wanting nothing doesn't make you needy. It make you human.
So what else would you tell your younger self?
To be myself. Boy, be myself. Because people you are meant to be a part of your life, they will have you more than the way you are.
And if they don't?
Then it's not about you. Because it won't because they are uncomfortable with themselves or they just not the only one. Anyway.
That's such an important message.
No, yeah, my younger teenager now, big more and go to mom. I never went to mom. I would ask them about it with my life. You need to take no put yourself out there. And yeah, to
I think what you're saying too in the midst of this letter to yourself is to love yourself enough to do these things.
Yeah. I thought I had myself, maybe I did.
So starting with that could be in your love letter and get to prom, right?
Yeah, I want to be open, avoid beyond because I bet you not even 1% of my IQ or my voice.
I think that's a good message and a good letter for everybody without a disability or not. When I was younger, I had a huge overbite and I let that stop me. Yet I remember this clearly when I was like to my best friend, all you must see is my teeth. And she said, I don't even notice your teeth. So I imagine for some of your friends or other people, they don't even notice.
Even when we went to my queen, my granddad, she put him almost with it, knowing it was not for the kids. Yeah, teenager kids, they become what the world. They don't and you don't think that we
people who love you, right? Yeah, they don't see that. Yeah, that's a really good love letter to yourself, Trish. Hi, here's a little love letter to myself or other caregivers out there. That when I think of love, it is often care that gets left out of that conversation.
Yeah, and they are love.
Yeah, like care is practical, physical, and love is emotion, and they can't cross. But to me, care is love in action.
Yeah, your body doing that, and not that you.
That's some days maybe why I'm so tired. But yes, loving through care kind of looks like you're paying attention. You're learning someone's needs without making them explain themselves over and over again.
Oh, believing them.
Yeah, believing them, I guess. That's a big one. Care is believing people when they tell you what hurts, what helps, and what they need.
Yeah, and not making them feel like a burden for having those needs.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes caregiving can get romanticized or expected to be forever.
You are supposed to do it without image.
There's this idea that if you really love someone, you'll sacrifice everything, your rest, your identity, your joy.
But that's not sustainable.
And I guess it's really not loving. Real love through care includes boundaries. It includes rest.
And that isn't good. That ain't good that you want that person to do more for themselves.
Yeah, kind of. It's like the mama bird in the nest that you want them to fly.
Yeah, and not because you don't want them around, you don't want them to be themselves.
But a love letter through a caregiver also is kind of back to that self-love. Like, you matter too.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really. You are important. Easy for us. Easy enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
So if love through care is choosing to stay and choosing to stay human, I think you need to give grace to caregivers. I think people don't understand that piece of caregiving.
Caregiver deserve enough that they are given to.
Yeah. They deserve romance too. They deserve joy.
Yeah.
They deserve access to love, just not all the responsibility. And this is still a love letter to me that I could probably write in 10 years because I do take on myself. My problem is still taking on too much responsibility. I know that. But that love letter to me is like, it's okay. Love yourself. Don't let it be your demise, though, at the same time. And the caregivers, like everybody, deserves all the love, too. Our last segment, or love letter, is for a better tomorrow. And this one, to me, is so poetic that I'm actually going to read it to kind of get our point across in a more poetic kind of way, I guess. Hopefully you can hear that because my mic wasn't up. But when we talk about love, we can't just talk about feelings.
Because feelings don't exist in a vacuum of individualism.
Systems like dating apps, physical spaces, social attitudes.
Though every area will link, we will obviously in a better world. Then ache, lameness, those unbroken rules. Ache, you is desirable or capable or worthy of.
There's this assumption that disabled people aren't dating.
Or that we didn't be.
Or that caregivers don't have capacity for romance, connection, or desire.
And all that clarity and misattitude of.
Love without access isn't love.
It's really good.
So when we say this is a love letter for a better tomorrow,
we are talking about the kind of world we want to help build.
A world where people with disabilities aren't protected from love.
Or given or advantages.
A world where caregivers aren't treated like they're endless.
Or abandoned to build into that world.
In a better tomorrow, access to love or any access shouldn't be an afterthought.
It's built in.
Access to dating, access to relationships.
Undebated will get actually happen.
In that world, no one has to prove they're worthy of being chosen.
And no one is made to feel ugly to pick no one of them.
Caregivers are seen as people in that world with needs, limits, and that they have their own heart.
Disabled people are seen at all.
Inclusion is an extra.
It's asked of us.
Access is an act of love.
And in a better tomorrow of never require someone to think.
So in closing, even after this month of February, we're asking you to think differently about love.
You have made love accessible to you.
And where can you make love accessible for someone else?
we can have the people, all of us.
Always. And love and access to love is so important. Thank you so much for watching. We'd love to hear from you. What would you want to say out loud in a love letter? In a love letter. In a love letter.
What would make us better tomorrow when it comes to love?
Yep. So again, thank you so much. I'm going to leave that blunder in that I just had, love letter. It's going to be the new hashtag, I think. And we will catch you on the flip side. But remember, we are taking the dis out of disability. Have a great rest of February.